Welcome to Face the State. I'm Ariana Bennett. Thank you for joining us. Well, it's an event we plan for all year long here at Channel 2, our 12-hour marathon food drive, Share Your Christmas. Now, every year our news team spreads out across northern Nevada, collecting food donations to help feed the hungry in our community. And this year's Share Your Christmas is just days away. So for this episode of Face the State, I will speak with the organizations that benefit from this effort every year, starting with the biggest one, the Food Bank of Northern Nevada. So Food Bank CEO Al Brisling is here to talk about that. Al, thank you so much for your time.
Oh, thank you. I'm glad to be here.
Now, you guys are obviously a huge part of our community. 95,000 people a month that you feed, and our economy's improved quite a bit, but the need hasn't really gone away, right?
Well, it went down for a little bit from the recession, but it really has leveled off. And you know what's hurting right now is the rents. I mean, we have so many people that are trying to make ends meet and having rent increases, and the pushing up of the rental market is really hurting a lot of the low-income folks. And I got a letter this last week from a woman who was a donor, and now she's saying, she had lost her job and her rent went up $200 a month, and she doesn't know how she's going to make ends meet. And she said, I'm really sorry I can't donate this year. I need food myself. Mm-hmm. And I think we're hearing too many of those stories. Yeah,
we are too, all day long. I mean, people living paycheck to paycheck, which is a lot of people, right, when they get these big rent increases, in some cases $200 or $300 more than what they've been paying with no warning. Mm-hmm. It puts them in a tight spot for sure.
Yeah, if you're one of the people benefiting from all the new jobs, it's great. But if you're not, it's a real tough time out there for a lot of our neighbors.
Yeah, and obviously a lot of the people you serve, you wouldn't necessarily think about it, but a lot of them are kids and seniors who really don't have the ability to improve their circumstances.
That's exactly right. Over half of our clients are children and seniors, and they're the most at risk. I mean, I could miss a meal. My wife says I could miss a few, but when kids miss meals, bad things happen, and the same thing with seniors.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Now, obviously, it's a big task gathering all the food needed to fill nearly 100,000 bellies a month. So how do you do it?
Well, we get a lot of great donations from the food industry, and then we get the donations from the community. And, Share Your Christmas is just such a perfect opportunity for the community to step up, and we're so thankful to you all to making it happen. 25 years now?
Yeah.
Isn't that something?
Oh gosh, it's the best day of the year, and everyone on the news team will tell you that. It is so much fun to see everyone coming out. The generosity of our community is incredible. Mm-hmm. And really, being able to make this big of an impact in one day is this wonderful thing. So what we collect at Share Your Christmas in our 12-hour marathon, what does that mean to the food bank? How long will that last you?
Well, what the food drive gets us is it gets us variety. And so we're able to combine that with what we get through the food industry and really stretch out the food. So for several months, that food makes a real difference. And of course, the money that we raise that day is really important too. We have to pay for trucks. We're paying for bringing food in from all of the United States. And for every dollar that people donate, we can generate 3 meals. So we're going to be there. We're ready to do credit cards. We have texting.
Wow.
Yeah, so we're all set to not only take people's food, but also if they want to come down with some money or just donate online.
High tech this year. I like it. Yeah. 25 years, I guess it's time.
Right.
And it's fun too, because people who come and donate will get to talk to you on TV, give your business a little bit of love. Right. So what's your message to people who are contemplating donating this year?
Well, they should come on down. It's the easiest food drive. All the talent is down, so it's great seeing you all. You're all out there, you're helping out, and it's a real community effort. We have so many volunteers that look forward to this day, and I hope the community, I heard that Gardnerville is beat us last year in terms of the volume, and I told you I'm pretty competitive, so we're going to see if we can change that around, because I know that Reno Sparks and Washoe County is very generous.
Oh yeah, all of Northern Nevada, it amazes me every year, but it's true. The Carson Valley is really incredible. Every year they take home the win for poundage. However, I will
not every year.
I will give this to Reno. You usually win in monetary totals.
Okay.
So for check donations, money, usually goes to Reno. Food Poundage goes to the Carson Valley. So, but you know, we'll take it. And really, it's one big family. It's under the food bank umbrella, right? So it's not that you're not competitive.
No, and I mean, I want us to all get more, because there's so many families facing hunger out there, and we want to make sure that they're fed, especially during the holidays. I mean, think about families that are facing Christmas and not having enough to get their kids decent gifts or to feed them, you know, a decent dinner at Christmas, and are facing the bills if they do that in January. So if we can help them out, we're really making a difference in all the communities.
Absolutely. Okay, so people who are considering donating, you know, some of them are going to raid their cabinets, some of them are going to go shopping. So what's the best kind of food to donate?
Well, I say protein foods that kids will eat. I mean, you know, even when hungry kids are picky eaters. And so things like tuna and peanut butter and things like that. But you know, good nutritious food helps. And we're looking for variety, and so canned vegetables are great. But you know, if you want to pressure me, I'd say protein foods that kids will eat.
Yeah, things that you would feed your family, right? So we don't necessarily need pallets of top ramen.
Right.
Not that there's anything wrong with top ramen. I like it, but it's not the most nutritious. So things like beans, rice, soups, canned soups, that sort of thing.
Sure, absolutely. And you know, we all know what kids like, and we all know you know, what's nutritious. And the more nutritious the food, the better, because we want, you know, food is medicine, especially for seniors, and we want to make sure they're eating well.
Yeah, and shelf stable, so we want non-perishable food items. Obviously check to make sure it's not expired, because that does happen from time to time, and I'm guilty of this. Things in my cupboard have been there for way too long. Any other requirement, anything that people should know before they donate?
No, I just want them to come down. I want it to be fun. I want people to know that this is an opportunity for them to help so many families, and a lot of the neighbors that they don't even know about that are facing hunger. Coming down this day is a real opportunity for the community to come together and to make a difference, a real difference in the lives of so many people.
It's absolutely true. We have a ton of fun doing it too. All right, Al, any final message before we head to break?
Want to see you down there.
All right. Thanks, Al. I appreciate your time.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, well, coming up on Face the State, along with our food collection efforts at Share Your Christmas, we're also collecting something new this year. We will tell you what right after the break.